Helen, you told me that you're a little chilly, and I thought perhaps I could warm you up by putting you to work.
Okay.
What we're doing is we are going to, pardon me, it's not we, it's you, Helen. You
Correct.
are going to plant
tulips.
Tulips.
Tulips from Amsterdam.
And they're beautiful. We've got a lovely variety. They have multi-tulips on each stem, and we've got lovely variegated leaves, and they're going to be stunning.
They will.
So what we need to do is get to work. So would you be kind enough to, yes please. Here we are. All right, so here we have them.
Tulipa diverse,
well,
or whatever.
Yes, so there they are, and they're wonderful.
I love this bright red colour, and as you say, the variegated leaves are very pretty.
They are.
Yeah.
So on the back of the package, they always tell you how deep the hole should be.
Correct.
And I don't think they have squirrels in Holland because they tell you to put them just at the depth that the squirrels will come and fetch them.
Ah, so this is where you've got to know your region and the wildlife and all that.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. So Helen, quite sadly, you're going to be digging a much deeper, much bigger hole. And
how deep?
Yeah, well, just I think about a foot. So
That's
Helen,
okay. Now also here
yes.
It says these people are digging a hole for each bulb. Is that because they want it to be like very soldierly and?
Well, also, if you've ever seen people plant tulips in Holland, the soil is so friable and so wonderful
right.
that they just kind of poke each individual tulip down quite simply. Well, you know that
Southern Ontario.
exactly.
It's not happening.
No, it's not going to. So what we're going to do is, pardon me, yet again I say we. Helen, you are digging the hole.
All right.
To work.
I don't think we need to film that part.
Oh, I don't know, Helen. Perhaps not.
So Barbara, you made this even more exciting by telling me, just as I was about to plunge the spade in, that this is a spot where there are telephone cables.
Yes, Helen, and very proudly, I have been through the telephone cables in this bed 4 times, which is probably some kind of a record with Bell Canada. But there you have it. So
that's why we've gone at it with the trowel.
We've gone at it with the trowel. We went at it slowly, as if we were doing a little archaeological dig, and we did not find any bones.
Fortunately, we didn't find any cable.
No, nothing. So, Helen, you're ready to start planting.
Right. Okay, so now here there's a dozen bulbs in this little package.
Yes.
And you suggested that since we want a nice tight clump, that we should be planting them shoulder to shoulder, as you said.
Pretty well. At the very most, you'd have about 2 inches between them.
Okay, and we should make sure that the pointy side is up.
Helen,
otherwise,
yes.
the tulips will go downwards.
Well, eventually they correct themselves, but it just means that they come up a little bit later.
Right. I'm sure many people do. How's that looking?
Helen, you're doing a fine job. And sometimes I think that people just get so tired if they have so many tulips that they're just apt to kind of heave them into the hole.
Well, Barbara, tell the people what you just told me about your order of bulbs.
They're holding back the order because I've actually got amaryllis, but I've got 500 tulips on the way. So Helen, you dodged a bullet here.
I saw
Here you are with the 12. Are you starting to warm up, Helen?
I'm feeling good, but I'm just visualizing doing this with 500.
Believe me. Well, I could always call you back. You are doing a wonderful job here.
Okay, that's the men now.
That's it. Now, we could have put bone meal at the bottom. I don't bother.
Okay.
I find my soil is rich enough. So now all you do is backfill.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
And if you could just with your feet, actually, just stomp it down, and you can see if it's just still loose. You see, Helen, you have missed some of that soil. My goodness. Yes. Now I think you're being a wee bit too dainty. There's probably more soil there.
Okay.
Yes. There. Yes, we lost her in the sinkhole in the middle of my garden.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately there's phone wire, so perhaps you can... There we are.
Okay.
So that's as easy as can be.
Done.
Tulips planted.